in the heart of a glowing city. Towering over glass buildings and steel towers, sat the empire of Aarav Sehgal, young billionaire known for his brilliance, ruthlessness in business, and his frozen heart. Aarav owned everything: private jets, luxury cars, and the attention of high society. But what he didn't own was peace. He walked past hundreds of employees every day, but never noticed a single one, except one day, when his eyes stopped on something he wasn't expecting. She was sweeping the marble floor outside his executive office, bare hands, plain uniform, tied hair, and eyes that sparkled with kindness. Her name was Meher. She didn't look up at him. She never tried to impress, she just swept, softly humming a tune that somehow touched him more than a violin ever had. The first moment. One day, it rained heavily. The entire staff had rushed home. Meher, she stayed back to clean the mud from the lobby floors. Aarav, unusually still at work late, saw her drenched, coughing slightly. Still cleaning, he paused, and for the first time in years, he offered his umbrella to someone. "Why didn't you go home?" he asked. She smiled gently. "If I leave now, everyone will slip tomorrow. I don't want anyone to fall because I didn't finish my job." That night, he couldn't sleep. The connection. Aarav started noticing her every morning. A silent spark grew. He began leaving small things for her: an extra packet of tea on her bench, new gloves near her mop. She knew, but never said a word. One morning, he left a note on her cleaning cart. "You sweep floors, but you've cleaned something far deeper inside me." She smiled. The proposal that shocked the city. Months later, the world was stunned when Aarav Sehgal, the untouchable billionaire, invited his entire staff for a lunch event. There, in front of a stunned audience, he walked up to the stage with Meher beside him. He took her hand. "This woman taught me that dignity isn't worn in a suit, it's in the soul. She reminded me how to feel, to live. I don't care if the world understands. I love her, and I want the world to know. I am proud to marry the woman who swept my floor and stole my heart." The room went silent, then applause. Even his toughest board members stood to clap. After that day, they lived quietly after the wedding, not in a palace, but in a small beach. Aarav stepped down from many of his public roles. Meher started a foundation to provide dignity and education for sanitation workers across the country, and sometimes, late at night, the neighbors could still hear her soft humming, only now it was joined by a deep, warm laugh that hadn't existed before. Moral message: love sees no class, no status. When a soul recognizes another soul, it's never about how they met, but why they stayed. And sometimes, it takes someone with nothing to give everything. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.